Wonderful to see such a turnout today for our talk. It's wonderful to see you all again, to see your familiar faces. Hope you're all keeping well. I think we can get started. Yep. Welcome to the monthly Sufi Studies Network meeting. I'm your host, Neira Salibegovic. Today we will be hearing a talk by Dr. Aris Widodo on his ongoing research project entitled Divine Energy in Lata'if Theory, Muhadarah in Indonesian Qadiri-Naqshbandi Sufism. Dr. Widodo completed his undergraduate degree in Islamic Studies from the State Islamic University, Universitas Islam Negeri Sunan Kalijaga in Yogyakarta, Indonesia, in 2000. He obtained his MA in Islamic Studies from Leiden University in the Netherlands in 2005 and gained a doctoral degree in Islamic Studies from State Islamic University in Semarang, Indonesia. His field of interest is Islamic Studies, particularly Sufism. So today, Dr. Widodo will deliver a 30-minute talk on the pre-circulated paper entitled The Presence of Divine Energy in Lata'if Theory, Muhadarah in the Lens of Indonesian Qadiri-Naqshbandi Sufism. This will be followed by a 30-minute conversation and Q&A. Dr. Widodo, thanks very much for being with us here today. Over to you whenever you're ready to begin the talk.
Yeah, many thanks, Ms. Neira and Dr. Aidokan Kars for giving me the opportunity to present my paper here and all of the audience. I think I'm ready to present my paper. I'd love to start sharing the screen. Dear all, I will present my paper entitled The Presence of Divine Energy in Lata'if Theory, Muhadarah in the Lens of Indonesian Qadiri-Naqshbandi Sufism. For the introduction, I will provide background of this study and then the objective of the study and the structure of this study. As we may all know that the concept of divine energy and its presence, Muhadarah, that there are trilogy of in Sufism, Muhadarah, Mukashafah, and Mushahadah, but in this occasion I will present the first one, that is Muhadarah in human beings, as one of the central themes in Sufism. And in this case, I will provide the Qadiri-Naqshbandi Sufi order because it has many spiritual sources, as I will present it later in this slide. This Sufi order has many spiritual sources that address this matter or the presence of divine energy through its Lata'if theory. And I will also present later that Lata'if theory refers to the subtle centers of spiritual energy in human being. And the objective of this study is to demonstrate that through the concepts that revolve around Lata'if, for example, Fikir Lata'if, Muraqabah or contemplation, and the relationship between Fikir Lata'if and Nafs, the performer or the performer of the recollection of Fikir will gain the energy from the divine. By examining the concepts that revolve around Lata'if theory and Muhadarah, this paper will contribute to a deeper understanding of the nature of divine energy and its role in spiritual development. And for the structure of this study or the paper, I will give a general picture of Indonesian Qadiri-Naqshbandi Sufism, and then I will discuss the concept of Lata'if theory, including its log key and number, the relations of dhikr Lata'if, Muraqabah, and Nafs. Through these concepts embodied in kitabs, in 6 kitabs in this case, Fadah al-Arifin, Miftah al-Sudur, Samrah al-Fikriyah, Umdah al-Salik, Al-Futuhat al-Rabbaniyah, and Risalah Tariqah. The discussion on the presence of divine energy will be made up. This is the sources of this study. So there are 6 kitabs. The first kitab is the work of Ahmad Khatib Sambas, the founder of Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah in Indonesia. Miftah Sudur is the work of Sheikh Abah Anom. This is the Murshid, Sufi master in West Java. Samrah al-Fikriyah, the work of Sheikh Ramli Tamim, Murshid of Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah in East Java. And the last 3 kitabs, Umdah as-Salik, Al-Futuhat al-Rabbaniyah, and Risalah Tariqah, is the work of Murshid from Central Java, that is Sheikh Muslih al-Maraki al-Dimawi. This is the display of the kitab, Fatah al-Arifin, the book of the founder. This is Miftah as-Sudur, Amrah al-Fikriyah, Umdah as-Salik fi Qayd al-Masalik, Al-Futuhat al-Rabbaniyah, and Risalah Tariqah. And this is when I did interview with one of the Sheikh in Central Java, Sheikh Hanif Musleh. He is the successor of Sheikh Musleh al-Maraki, so the son of Sheikh Musleh al-Maraki in Central Java. And on the discussion of this paper, I will give a general picture and then Lata'if theory in general before coming to terms to Lata'if in Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah, and the Loki, number and dhikr Lata'if, and then Lata'if theory concerning Muraqabah or the continuation of dhikr Lata'if, and the relations of Lata'if theory with Nafs. And after that, I will present the presence of divine energy in Lata'if theory. So, in the case of Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah in Indonesia is the combination of 2 tariqah, that is Qadiri and Naqshbandi. As we may all know that the Qadiri developed a kind of dhikr that pronounce the lafaz. So it pronounced loudly, while Naqshbandi prefer to develop a kind of dhikr with a silent without pronouncing the words. Yeah. And this is the development of Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah that spread all over Indonesia, as I have presented, including Lampung, etc., and Java, including all Java regions, West Java, Central Java, and East Java. And apart from that, this Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah also spread to Singapore. This is when I had the chance to give a public lecture in National University of Singapore, invited by Dr. Azhar Ibrahim. I was picked up to one of the branches of Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah of West Java in Singapore. So this is also spreading abroad. Yeah. And this is when I did field research in East Java, I bought a picture of this Lata'if Loki, or the places of the subtle centers in the human body. Yes. And if you notice to the green circles around this picture, this is the silsilah or the chain of the tariqah from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then Gabriel and then to the Prophet Muhammad up to the present Murshid or Sufi master. Yeah, and this is the Loki of the Lata'if that I will present it in detail later. And this is the general overview of Lata'if theory. In this occasion, I will make a point that the Lata'if theory is not solely developed by Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah, but it has been developed by many Sufi orders as well, yeah, such as in Ubrawiyah and in many other Sufi order. I have given the developments of this theory of Lata'if full in detail in the paper, yeah. But now I will come to the Lata'if theory in Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah. Regarding the number of Lata'if according to Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah, there are two kinds of numbering, yeah. But in substance they are the same. Yeah. The general number of Lata'if in Tariqah Qadiriyah wa Naqshbandiyah is 7. That is from Al-Qalb, Al-Ruh, Al-Sir, Al-Khafi, Al-Akhfa, Al-Nafas, and Al-Qalb. Yeah. But the last Latifa, Al-Qalb, is developed further in 4 anasir or 4 elements that includes what is very famous as the water, earth, and fire, and the clay. Yeah. This is the Loki of the Lata'if. Yeah. Latifah al-Qalb is below the left breast. The second Latifah, Roof, is below the right breast. Latifah Asir, 2 fingers to the right side of the left breast. Latifah Al-Khafi lies in about 2 fingers to the left side of the right chest. Al-Akhfa, Al-Nafas, and Al-Qalb. Al-Akhfa in the center of the chest. Al-Nafas is between 2 eyebrows. And Latifah Al-Qalb in all of human parts. Yeah. So from head to foot, so that include 4 elements in human being. This is the picture of the places of Lata'if, 7 Lata'if, from Qalb, Ar-Ruh, Sir, Khafi, Akhfa, An-Nafas, and Al-Qalb. And this is Lata'if and Dhikr, the procedure of Dhikr Lata'if. So, as the familiar Dhikr that we must address the Al-Fatiha and the gift to the Prophet and also the Mashayikh or Murshid or Sufi masters. And then performing Dhikr, and in the case of Dhikr Lata'if, as I have mentioned before, that this is a silent Dhikr. So we perform Dhikr Ism that Allah, 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 but only in silent or in heart. And this is directed in order, firstly to the first Latifah, Al-Qalb, and then Ar-Ruh, As-Sir, Al-Khafi, Al-Akhfa, and up to the Al-Qalb. So this is Dhikr Lata'if. Okay, and this is about the Muraqabah. Muraqabah is the continuation of Dhikr Lata'if. Yeah. So to strengthen the effect of Dhikr Lata'if, the performer can continue the recollection of Dhikr by Muraqabah. I have provided 20 kinds of Muraqabah in the paper. I will not discuss it one by one because it will be very long. This is the 20 Muraqabah. Yeah. I have also give the narration in the appendix of the paper. And this is the relationship of Zikr, Lata'if, and Nafas. But this is only developed by Central Java Mursyid or Sufi Master by Kiai Muslih Al-Maraki. And the other regions do not develop this kind of relationship between uh, Lata'if and Nafas. Yeah. So this is uh, quote unquote the a bid'ah of the Mursyid of Central Java, but in relating the Dhikr Lata'if and Nafas. Yeah. This is the table of Lata'if, Nafas, and the characteristics I have presented in detail in the paper. So I hope that by unfolding the concept revolving around the concept of Lata'if, I will demonstrate the presence of divine energy in Lata'if theory. Yeah. For example, when I have presented Dhikr Lata'if, when we perform dhikr upward to the divine, in turn, the divine will emanate the energy to the performer of dhikr in order from the first latifa, dhikr al-qalb, and then to the second latifa, if the performer continue dhikr lata'if, and so on and so forth up to the last latifa. So this is what I mean by the presence of divine energy. So when we perform dhikr, in turn, the divine will emanate, or in this term, al-faid, or emanation. There is emanation from the divine to the human being. And the presence of divine energy is getting stronger and stronger when the performer of Dhikr Lata'if continue the recollection by Muraqabah, as I have presented before. And by the presence of this divine energy, in turn, that human being can gain the divine energy so that they will defeat the negative nafs in their human characteristic to the good manners. Yeah. As I have mentioned before, from bad things to good manners. Or in Tasawwuf, we have a very popular expression, Tabdil Damimah bil Hamida, from bad things to good things. So this is the process of the presence of divine energy from the first latifa to the last latifa. Yeah. And the impact of the divine energy in human body, this is expressed by Kiai Muslih or Sheikh Muslih Al-Maraki, that it will as well give biological impact apart from a spiritual impact at Tabdil Damimah bil Hamida, but it also give impact in a biological impact. And the source of this expression, we can find it in Naqshbandi Mursyid Muhammad Amin Al-Kurdi in his kitab Tanwir Al-Qulub fi Mu'amalati Alamil Quyud. In substance, that there will be a substitution from defect biological origins to the remedial biological origins. I think that's all what I can present in this occasion. If there is a question, I will be pleasure to answer it, inshallah. Many thanks, Ms. Neira.